The summer season has officially started at the cottage, and we love having friends and family here for swimming and feasting and game playing. This was the week that we also hosted our first ever Camp L&J Goods, the Floral Edition. I think that I'm going to talk about baby steps, and I think I'm going to talk about doing things for the first time. This is a new thing.
Here's my inspiration picture for the purple thing. And I said, the woman next to me immediately had the same one. I thought, oh gosh, she's going to do better than me. Right? Mm-hmm. And you're right. Everybody's is different. You make that clear in your teaching. It really does help.
All right. The messages are in the bottles, girls.
Let's go launch it.
It's going to launch.
Welcome to L&J Goods. Please sign your name tag and write your name and where you're from, and then you can pick a sticker that represents you.
Making those first steps is hard. It's really hard. Whether you are meeting new people, trying a new thing, doing something for the very first time, it can be a struggle, especially for those of us that are creatives, because most times we think that we need to be perfect at what we do the very first time.
And said, Vashti, me? No, not me. You can't draw. You can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Vashti smiled, and she handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, please sign it.
I have to confess, this was the first time for me teaching a larger group how to paint florals. I was so nervous, but I knew that if I could break it down into simple steps and very basic color theory, that not only could I do it, I knew that each of these ladies could do it. I wanted them to try to remember what it was like to paint when you were a child, when it was fun and you didn't care what it looked like. It didn't matter what the person next to you was doing. You found joy in just creating something that came out of your heart and through your hands and onto a page. Somehow, coming back to using a stencil makes it all better.
Keep it on. Try adding a little more water to that.
Let's see what you're doing here.
It's fun.
Oh yeah, look at these beautiful colors that are happening. And as the day went on, it was so much of a blessing and a joy to see these women willing to just put color on their canvas. With encouragement from each other and lots of hugs and some very simple instruction, everybody was smiling and happy by the end of day one.
The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within.
It can be really hard to try something new, so hard. But all it takes is baby steps. Take that first step, paint like nobody's looking. And the surprising thing is that once you make that first step, pretty soon you're ready to make that second step and that third step. We can learn to do most anything with simple instruction, with encouragement from a friend, and with practice.
To see the horizon in the far. Excuse me.
Day 2 of camp started with a beautiful sunrise and another whole day ahead of us of painting. For day 2, I allowed the ladies to use the stencils that I had provided, our custom stencils, or they could try the Debbie's DIY Hopeful Petals stencil. I demonstrated some very simple and basic rules of composition. We painted a very simple vessel and then did a layout of florals in that vessel. I also taught some simple shading techniques with paint. And once again, these ladies knocked it out of the park. They were so willing to try putting paint on a canvas, trying a new stencil, blending, and just having fun with painting. For me, the most exciting thing about our creative retreats is the opportunity to put these women together in a room and they become friends. They are an encouragement to one another. They break through barriers of creativity. They let down those walls and are very willing and open to a new experience. We're really excited to plan our Camp L&J Goods Christmas camp in November, and we sure hope that you can join us.
Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover.
Today we're going on a little picking adventure. I've been feeling under the weather, so we had to cancel our trip to Ohio to one of my favorite flea markets. But that's okay. We can go again next year. So we're going to do a more local Western New York picking. I actually have a project in mind for the new IOD release that's coming. I really want to find a small piece of furniture to use.
Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along? I won't do anything wrong. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along for a ride?
I was ready to go home. I wanted to go home, and then we saw a sign. What did it say? If what you seek is unique. And we had to follow the sign. So we've just been kind of going in circles, and now we're going up some dirt road.
So this number's
We have no idea what they consider unique. Oh, there's a sign. I got to get a picture of it. Okay, here we go. Who knows what it could be? What's your guess?
has all kinds of.
Yard ornaments.
It could be that. Could be trying to sell 1960 hippie stuff.
No.
That's unique.
Record album collections. Carved bears and carved things out of stumps.
Wind chimes.
Wind chimes, ones made out of plastic bottles.
Yeah. Recycled plastic bottles.
Well, here we go. They're
That's
a
all.
member of the Amish Trail. So let's see what it is. Pretty gardens.
It's open.
All right, well, here we go. Your sign
Multiple.
caught us.
Hook, line, and
Like,
sinker.
all right, what is he selling? What are they selling?
We build ourselves. Everything's for sale inside and out except for the 2 red chairs, the red bench, and those 3 wheels.
Oh,
How
my
much for the
goodness.
estate?
For the estate, how much you got?
No.
The bear comes with them, so
Do you have bears here?
yeah. Well,
Okay, well, we came out of there alive. What a nice man.
Jeff was very nice.
He's got great marketing. And found a little something for my mom for her birthday. Oh, don't tell her. And we're going home. I think I might sleep on the way home.
Go right ahead.
sadly sway there in all the colors.
I know. Look, I just can't believe how well they did this year out here.
Lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love.
I know what this means. This means that JR is starting trim work in the cottage. Hi. Cutting marble?
Cutting marble. One more piece to cut.
Nice.
Then it's coffee break.
Oh,
Since you've got your
I have iced tea. So this, the fireplace is coming off, and JR's cutting the marble for the hearth right here. And then the whole interior of the firebox is going to be the tin ceiling tiles. So that's going to be cool, I think. I'm hoping. Out in the distance, way out there, are two swans. Yep, they've come to say good morning. Little by little, one step at a time, we're discovering the outdoors. Something all new and all different.
Things are going to be in a little bit of an upheaval for a few weeks at the cottage, but I'm really excited. JR's got a whole outdoor shop set up, and we are clearing out the shelves of all the decor, moving things out so that he can begin all the trim work on the interior of the cottage. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here today at L&J Goods. We really appreciate when you stop by to visit our cottage or the shop, or to hang out for the latest tutorial. While you're here, we'd appreciate it also if you would go ahead and click that subscribe button, the notification bell, so you don't miss our next video.
Ethel, Fred, I told JR that we should just forget the fireplace and build a cat condo in there. Wouldn't that be fun?
Don't forget to leave a comment. Also, we would love to know where you're watching from today. L&J Goods is located in Medina, New York. You can also find us at lnjgoods.com. I've left some links in the description box below for the stencils we used during our retreat.
I'm Lynn from L&J Goods.
I'm Lynn at L&J Goods.
I'm Lynn from L&J Goods.
It's me, Lynn, from L&J Goods in Medina, New York.
Between Rochester and Buffalo.
Here in the historic and absolutely gorgeous little hamlet in Medina, New York.
Halfway between Buffalo and Rochester.
Small brick and mortar shop in Medina, New York. We're halfway between Buffalo and Rochester.
And today we're going to do some painting.
Today we're going to do some fabulous projects. You're going to love them.
You just take a little bit of this red here, this red candium, and put it here, and then take some white rose. Oh.
I want to give somebody scissors.
Are they? Megan, get them for me. Number five. Yeah, okay, thank you.
In case you didn't know, there's a new IOD release. Of course, I can't tell you anything. I'm sworn to secrecy. But Megan, isn't it the best thing you've ever seen?
I'd appreciate it if you did all the
things.
The thumbs up, like, share.
And I'll say, you can say something rude. I don't care. Just say something.
Just say something and we're good. And those Tim Holtz people, they are just so cute. Don't you love? Just look at them.
Yeah, they open it. Okay.
Okay, but you don't get distracted like I do. That's why I could never do a live, right? I could never ever do a live. See? It's an epic fail. I could never, as much as I would try. I have stage fright, quite frankly.